Please understand this. Sin did not affect God's relationship with man. People think because we sin, God's all bent out of shape. God's not bent out of shape. God's doing fine. Malachi 3:6 says, I'm the Lord God and I change not. He's not upset. My sin, your sin, Adam's sin did not change God or affect God one iota. Not a bit. Sin did not affect God's relationship with man. People who teach this idea that man sinned and God doesn't talk to us anymore because God is holy and I'm a sinner. I can't come into his presence. It's like, I can't come in. I'd love to come in, but I can't come in. That's not true. That's a works mentality. Genesis chapter 4, God is talking to Cain and Abel, for goodness sake. Was he not? Did God not have a chat with Cain over the offering? Did God not say he was pleased with Abel's? God was talking to humanity. God wasn't sitting up on the throne in a huff. I'm not talking to you. You're all sinners and I can't talk to you because I'm so holy and you're so sinful. Or people say sin cannot enter the presence of God. Where did you get that from? Is God so bent out of shape that if something unholy comes into his presence, it's going to contaminate him? It's a ridiculous idea that we can't come into God's presence because he's holy and we're unholy and we'll contaminate him. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. Sin doesn't affect God. Sin did affect man's relationship with God. When you go to Adam, the first thing Adam did when he sinned was what? He hid himself. Now, if he was unholy at that juncture, which he was, in that he had sinned, what was God doing walking around the garden in the cool of the day if he was bent out of shape and huffy and thought, I want nothing to do with that character because I'm holy and he's a sinner? No. What did God do in the cool of the day?
He made him clothes.
He what?
He made them clothes.
See, I'm putting her to sleep as I am speaking. He said, Adam, where are you? He didn't say, oh, I know where you are. Oh, you're a sinner. Oh, no, I know now what you've done, and I'm not coming down there anymore because you can't come into I can't come into your presence. We are. He didn't do that. God came down as usual in the cool of the day, God who is holy, and said, Adam, where are you at? And Adam says, I'm over here. And he goes, over here where? Not that God didn't know where he was. Over here where, Adam? I'm over here behind these bushes. What are you doing over there behind those bushes? I'm naked. Oh. So who told you were naked? What's happened to you since the last time I talked to you? He said, we've covered our shame. I was ashamed. And I didn't want to come into your presence. Sin didn't affect God's relationship with man. It affected man's relationship with God. Man, under guilt and shame, felt he could not approach God with confidence because he understood that he had done wrong. He understood that he had rebelled. Sin does not affect God. Sin affects how we approach God.